Here for Crocos, Never Move is going to connect. Faker is on a merry jaunt as Closer's going to come on in with the shifting sands. Yeah, Vision of Empire is only going to see the vision of First Blood going over the heal out of Gumayusi.
T1 going to group up here for Herald.
Well, Cask is going to go entirely wide here as Faker's going to turn up. Looks to try and lock down a kill, and I think he should be able to. The Demonic Ascension's going to help out. First, the first kill for T1 will go over to Owner.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty huge for them, grabbing control of this Herald now. They get a pick, and they're back online.
No, it's really nicely done, as I don't think Croco had any idea what was going on. Because Faker just walks on up here, and they'd already walked a little bit too far forward. And yeah, Dove, absolutely nowhere that he could go.
I think the expectation here is that Faker shouldn't be allowed to ever have enough control of the lane to actually be able to
rotating down, and Gumayusi does have Carrier on the way. Flame Trumpers come on in there as well, as now Prince trying to lock down the kill onto the Jinx. As the Devour comes through, and all too easily, Liv Sandbox will be able to pick up the kill onto the Jinx. Owner's rotating down. Vision of Empire was there from Faker.
Start to get ahead. Owner already has one kill.
Well, Hook comes through here as Croco is going to need to subjugate. Does do so, but is going to still be taken down. Owner picks up that kill. Now Closer's trying to get the autos through, but doesn't have enough mana for the Conquering Sands or the shifting or anything like that. Prince is going to get another plate down here towards the bottom side though, so that's definitely good news if you're a Sandbox fan. But now Carrier going for even more. Zeus finds the Glacial Prison, and this is the kind of follow-up that we've learned to expect from T1, and finally they'll be able to deliver it. That's a nice sidestep there from Closer, who I think almost did it accidentally. All right, Gumayusi's gonna have to flash, but Croco's making his way in. Moonlight Vigil comes down and Prince locks up that kill very comfortably. They take the turret as well, as the Cyclone will come in. Now, Owner, can you get any more out of this? As Faker's going to come down. Owner will fall, but can the cleanup actually come through? Prince now trying to fight it out against Carrier. Faker against Dove and Croco together, and he's losing out on the trade. Carrier's gonna go down. There's the cast to divide the fight here. Try and keep Closer alive, who manages to walk it out. Gives them the thumbs up as well, as Zeus will be taken. My God, what did Closer have for breakfast?
I mean, I just never thought I'd see the day that we'd be watching Liv Sandbox out-hands T1. And it's Closer kind of out-handsing Faker here. And in a lot of these fights, Liv Sandbox have not the advantage. They're trying to force fights on their terms. And in moments like this, when Wukong's rotating down, it's very concerning, right? Carrier's here. He has punch, right? He has the ability to turn this one around if he can get close enough. But Devour is amazing. That's a pick. Now, in this next fight on the bottom side, which we have to watch this one first, because this was where things went really nasty here from Liv Sandbox. Really nice hook follow-up here from Carrier. Closer burns down, and this is a ton of extra gold. But then when we go to the bottom side play, that's where it's like, okay, Liv Sandbox, you're really pushing the issue. Wukong's coming over. He's going to have his ultimate, but they do it cleanly. Prince takes very little damage, and they focus the turret, stop the teleport. Then Owner is left alone here. Cyclone, not very valuable, doesn't hit Prince. And look at the damage output here. You're feeding the 80 carries.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I don't know how much more we're going to watch this because of picture-in-picture, but Closer just outplays everybody. Zeus can't get in there.
And also the cast to come through as well, like this one right here, to split up the members of T1. They let Faker get away, but that means that Zeus is 100% by himself, and that meant that Closer was given his opportunity to escape. Now Croco's going to get engaged on Emperor's Divide to try and split up the fight, but still, they're able to take down Croco, and now
Faker starts to get more items. When he gets his Rylai's, that's when he's really going to be online. And this is going to be another charge coming through from this Herald.
Well, Moonlight Vigil comes down. It's a lot of damage. The hook connects onto the Tahm Kench, but he just wants to eat that gray health, and he's going to be pretty happy. Great Devour there from Kyle, who spits out Prince, and the Jinx is already being taken. Look at Dove. He's just in the back line murdering everyone. What is going on? It's so many kills over to Prince. It's a triple.
It's an ace.
And it's an ace for Liv.
And you are really forcing a fight here. Now we're going to go back to this one, which we did see the Emperor's Divide. Low impact here. Croco does not get to really use Subjugate to any real value. Does get picked off here. Nice snipe coming through, but this fight is over just there. Now they really want to force the issue here and try to get this inhibitor turret down. But look at how little hits. Remember, Azir is not here. The hook comes through, but turret's still up. Turret's still up. Baker's pushed away. Doesn't have his ult up here. Cyclone, not good enough. Look at Kyle. Saves Prince here. He's got the shield. Zeus still chases. Turret's still up. Dove with the stopwatch. This was beautiful play from Liv Sandbox. And T1, massive overextension. No reason to hard force this. You get a hook with the Blitzcrank, You see what you can get. You do not need to be between turrets.
Oh my god, Kyle is too good at this game, Wolf.
And he's too good at Tom Kench.
Yeah, man.
I regret saying I didn't think it was as good of a pick now.
Yeah, I mean, he's so good at engage that I completely understand. As we're straight into another fight. Zeus is going to go down. Prince gets another kill. He's 7-0-3. As Carrier's going to get knocked up. That's another one. Make it 8-0-3. He's legendary.
T1 will losing another series tonight here, I think, Atlas.
Coming that last fight.
Oh no, Ona's going to get knocked up. Dove finds himself a barrel as well, as Ona has no other option other than to try and get as much damage down as possible. And Liv Sandbox are just picking.
Insane it is, the turnaround here for Liv Sandbox. We compare round 1 to round 2 and how these two teams are playing. And it's moments like this where Zeus and everybody's tunnel vision on killing the AD carry, but it's a Tom Kench comp.
Yeah.
It's like throwing the Sejuani ult at Sivir when she has Spell Shield, which we saw last game as well. This is T1 not in their perfect headspace. You could really see it in their play. They are not playing up to their normal standards here. And getting punished like this, I mean, this is just good proactive play from Liv Sandbox. But you're out there as Wukong trying to hold a wave. Guma wants to farm.
And when he has a Tom Kench as well, Prince can basically frontline. We've seen it already as Croco's going to face check. Okay, well, can they actually kill him? As he's got Subjugate, there's a Devour there as well. Close is going to turn up. Zeus is fed to Prince. And now Faker's going to get popped back. Also fed to Prince. Prince is just lapping up the members of T1. 11 kills now as Closer dashes in. That might have been a step too far, but he does have the stopwatch or Azonia's. I'm not entirely sure what it is at this stage.
He's got a flash available too afterwards, doesn't have to use it.
Oh man.
Shuffles his way out, and I think it is stopwatch he just broke there. Either way, that's a turret.
Yeah.
Stopwatch is broken. He went straight for the Nashor's second. And he's rewarded because he gets to...
What happened to our frontrunner of MVP? He's been, in this game, just picked repeatedly like he was last time because his team isn't there for him, right? He's trying to frontline. He's trying to set things up here, going to the left here instead of going down. Definitely not the right call. But we're just not seeing the same level from him. We're not seeing T1 look coordinated. Curry is playing Blitzcrank here, had some picks in the mid lane, but they weren't ever able to win a straight-up team fight. And when it gets to the team fight phase, just like last game, Liv Sandbox are front to backing it every time, starting off with picks on those previous summer seasons where they fall apart at the end. Closer very alone here.
Yeah, Dove also a little bit out of position as the Baron is going to be taken down. Ona looking for his opportunity. Dove flash body slam gets to safety. What is this? Empress Divide onto 3, and it's a massacre for Liv Sandbox. Prince is so safe over the wall. Immediately, it's a double kill as T1 are getting routed. Gumayushi, the last man standing, and Liv Sandbox may complete the 2-0 right now.
I think they will. Guma getting just chunked down by a Trundle.
Oh my goodness, he's underneath the turret, he does not care. Kyle might also die, but instead, it's just going to be the Jinx falling.
That's
and
an
Liv
ace.
Sandbox, yeah, they pick up the ace, and they are going to win this game. They're going to win this series 2-0 against T1 and claim sole possession of third place.
A 23.5-minute victory against T1, our second place team here in the LCK. They made it look easy. Not one part of this series was close, neither.
Played a good goal made.
Man.
But Closer pops off on his ear.
Yeah?
Oh man, look at this.
I swear I saw almost this exact play by Jovi last week.
I know.
It was in the Mad movie. Oh my goodness, Closer has had just an incredible day.
Who's
gonna get the Jinx?
Who's gonna get the
Who's gonna get the Jinx?
야 끝낼만해?
아 죽여
잡았어.
야 너무 맛있다.
끝낼 수 있어요?
Man, Croco's really in
Yeah. And after the really difficult series where Croco is so emotional afterwards, I mean, this is definitely very cathartic to see.
We have such a crazy playoffs ahead of us, Atlas.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
And Liv Sandbox says